The Premier League keeps getting interesting by the day. It started with Leeds shocking Chelsea on Tuesday. Now, recall that by Tuesday, Leeds was sitting 17th on the EPL table, and then Chelsea, who was sitting third on the EPL table, lost to Leeds 3 goals to 1. And then I felt maybe that was going to be the end of the drama for the week. Fast forward to today, this morning, Arsenal lost to Aston Villa, at Villa Park. That was a very, very annoying goal because this was like on the 95th minute when Emi Buendia gave the most heartbreaking goal. You know, that injury time goal. That was how Arsenal lost. I mean, they were expecting like at least a draw, let them take away a point, but finally it didn't work out that way. And I felt as well that was going to be the end of the drama for the week. But no, other people have something more coming. Fast forward to Chelsea playing Bournemouth today. Chelsea traveled to Bournemouth. And please, Chelsea guys, what was that display? I don't know what is going on with that team at this point. Since they played Leeds, it seems like Leeds destroyed something in that team. Or is it just because Caicedo has been away? The whole team can be built around Caicedo. At least today, Kupama came back, but no difference, nothing. Chelsea dominated all through the game, but they could not register a single shot. Is this the same Chelsea that played Arsenal? The same Chelsea that played Barcelona? The same Chelsea that has been playing since the start of the season? What exactly is going on? Not even a single shot on target from Chelsea. That is something that I've never been heard of. No corner kick, nothing whatsoever. Bournemouth gave them a very, very beautiful display. Imagine that Semenyo's goal wasn't cancelled at 6 minutes. Just imagine. Yeah, just imagine. And I am already, well, I wouldn't want to like talk much on Copan because he just came back trying to like sink into the team and all that. But what was all those wastes for? Alejandro Garnacho did his best with Pedro Neto. Both of them were crossing and trying to do everything, but it seems like the forwards that Chelsea had today were no good in finishing. And Maresca as well failed to, make the right changes at the right time. Because to me, if you ask me, I would have said change the forwards, change the attackers. Maybe bring in Estavo from the beginning, or even after the first half, just bring him in at the beginning of the second half immediately. Maybe something different would have happened. Maybe, who knows? Now, let's go to the main gist of today. Liverpool. Leeds again. Liverpool equalized, drew with Leeds. Liverpool was winning 2 goals. And then I was like, okay, maybe something different today is going to happen to Leeds. Somehow, Leeds equalized. It was 2-2. And then before the end of the game, Liverpool scored another one, making it 3-2. But how Leeds managed to steal a draw from that game is still beyond my imagination. I don't understand. It seems like it is that time of the year when the underdogs begins to come up. The underdogs begins to tell the world, yeah, we are still here. We are not going to be relegated. Something like that. Because how? How did that even happen? How? And then, as I'm talking to you, Liverpool is 8th on the table. And Leeds, they have climbed from relegation side up above relegation. They are currently sitting 16th. At least Nottingham Forest, having lost to Everton 3-0, has taken that 17th. And then their win against Chelsea and then their draw against Liverpool has given them an edge. So they have climbed. That's where they are currently. So how did Liverpool bottle that lead? I don't understand, but it seems like something is wrong. Something is really happening with these Leeds and Sunderland. Despite the fact that Sunderland lost to Man City today, they are not a team to be played with. So Man City won 3-0 today. Bournemouth and Chelsea, of course, it's ended in a draw game. So tomorrow, Tottenham as well won Brentford 2-0. So tomorrow, it's going to be Brighton, West Ham, Fulham, Crystal Palace, and then Manchester United will be going to Wolves to play them tomorrow. Now, I don't know how this is going to happen. At this point, I can't even make any predictions because, like I said, Premier League is getting more interesting by the day. But before I leave, I would like to give this as a note of warning or as a note of concern to Arsenal fans. It is that time of the year. And remember, it is always Unai Emery and his boys. Once they play Arsenal and win Arsenal starts misplaying. Arsenal starts falling behind expectations. You may want to brace up. Don't put all your hope in Arsenal. It is that time of the year, so you don't get high BP. I'm just saying, because how did that happen? It's a game Arsenal would have easily, won, but I don't know what went wrong with the game. The whole players were not just there today. So, did your team play today? Did your team win or they lose or did they draw? Which of the games did you watch? Let's hear you in the comment section. Thank you, guys.